Look into my eyes and show me adventures I haven't seen. Taking all the life, it hits the spot. Walking on fantasy. So take me, baby, take me to a state of mind.
What's up, guys? I'm Kevin Nahai. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And on today's episode, I'm gonna be dropping some truth bombs on the value of being in a committed relationship versus the perceived value, the overinflated value of being single. Here is the thing. I hear all of the time, left, right, and center, women saying, I don't need a man, I'm perfectly okay on my own, and blah, blah, blah. And the guys are even worse. They're always saying things like, I don't want a relationship because I'm too focused on school, I'm too focused on work, I'm too focused on making money, and all of these other things. And look, it's great to focus on yourself, it's great to focus on your priority, but at the end of the day, here's the truth. The truth is that you will never be as happy on your own as you would be if you were in a good relationship, okay? Now, when I tell people this, the first thing they say is, well, what if I'm in a relationship where the person is abusive or I'm unhappy or it's toxic? Well, yeah, obviously, of course, if you are single, that's better than being in a bad relationship, right? It's better to drink swamp water than it is to drink cyanide. But the premise here is that if you're comparing being single to being in a happy, fulfilling, loving, committed relationship, you will always be happier in a relationship than you are on your own, even if the quality of your life on your own is quite high. And here's why. It's because human beings are a tribe species. We are meant to connect. We are meant to be close and intimate and have valuable, long-term, trusting relationships. This is wired into our biology and into our brain from the dawn of time. The richness of our lives is determined by how we are able to touch another person's life. The quality of our lives is determined by the quality of our relationships. So these days, when I hear people, especially millennials, talking about how they don't really see the value in relationships, and if I'm single, I get to do this, I don't have to worry about that, it's so much less work. I just feel so sad, and I feel like it's such a shame to think that way because they are literally leaving money on the table. They are missing out on so much of the joy and fulfillment that there is to be had in life when you get into a relationship that's happy and loving and stable. Everything that I'm saying, by the way, this is not just my opinion. This is backed by psychology. You can read on Psych Today or Psych Central, you can read dozens and dozens of studies that have shown that human beings' long-term happiness, as well as their long-term health, is linked to the quality of their friendships and their romantic relationships. I'm not just making this up. Now, to be fair, I have seen some articles on like The Guardian and The Independent that say that new research has shown that being single is actually preferable to being in a relationship. And I did my due diligence. I went and I read these articles. But what I learned from them is that the idea that being single is better than being in a relationship is predicated upon selfishness. It's predicated upon being able to live your life however you want, wherever you want, whenever you want, and basically not having to be accountable to another person, not having to be answerable to the consequences of your actions because it's just you. And I think that that's an extremely problematic viewpoint because what being in a relationship does is it grows you up. It civilizes you. It makes you work through your issues, and it forces you to become a better person because you are now sharing your life with someone else. And by the way, it does the same thing for the other, right? You're a mirror to each other, and hopefully, if the relationship is good, the two of you are constantly growing together in a way that you wouldn't be able to grow on your own. So I think that there is so much value in that growth and in pushing the other person to grow and evolve and adapt to be their best selves, and giving them a support system to be able to do that. So I wish blessings and love and stable, healthy relationships for all of you, and I will catch you guys on the next episode.